What's up, y'all? Crazy day in the market today. PPI numbers came out today. CPI was yesterday. We have core retail sales tomorrow. A lot of volatility in the market. The market does not want to stay down. It wants to continue to go higher. So with that, we gonna play the game, right? We gonna play. We gonna make money regardless if the market goes up or go down, guys. My name is George. Welcome to George Trades, where we do market recap as far as the trades that we took and what we're going to be looking at as far as tomorrow, as far as trade ideas. It is not financial advice, guys. It's just my opinion. So make sure you do your due diligence. But if you took the trade or took one of my trade ideas, drop it in the chat or drop it in the comments and let me know how you did as far as that. Let me go ahead right now and switch over to the charts and get right to it, guys. So right now we're talking about tomorrow. We have core retail sales that's coming in. We have retail sales, unemployment come out every Thursday, so you have to pay attention to those numbers when they come out. We have mortgage delinquencies, right? So these are going to have an impact on the real estate market as far as when those numbers come out. Really curious to see what those numbers are going to be. You have probably a lot of delinquencies that are out, especially because I'm not sure why unemployment keeps going down when all these people are being laid off. So curious to see what that will be as well. So all right, with that said, guys, we have news coming out tomorrow. The market has been volatile and we keep going up. Yesterday we talk about a couple things. We talk about SPY to the upside, wanted to see a pullback on SPY, right? And then a break of the high. That definitely happened today. I did not jump into SPY trade because we already took 2 trades for the day, and by the time SPY broke to the upside, I was already done for the day. I took 2 trades today. They were profitable, which we are going to go over. Also, I talk about QQQ doing the same exact thing. QQQ opened up instead of breaking to the high, faking people out right away. People might think that we were going up. We flushed to the downside, so I was looking for that flush. And then once we break to the upside, that was an easy way to go as far as calls on that. So anyone that took those trade ideas from last night, you definitely made money on those. So again, let me know in the comments if you did take those. Now, as far as forward viewing, even on today, right? Today we took 2 trades. We took one on Palantir, took 28% on Palantir. Could have took a lot more, but at the same time, profit is profit. We're not going to be greedy as far as profit. It went to a certain level and I said, hey guys, it's bouncing at a certain level. We're close to that support area. So let's make sure we take profit. If we break though, I told him if we break a certain level, then we will see that 130, which we did hit that 130 today. Saw the flush to the downside. We opened up and saw the flush to the downside. Once I saw the flush to the downside, I told everyone, hey guys, I'm going to take puts. Once we break, I want to see a push up, a rejection off of what was support became resistance, and we flushed down, and then we took our profit right here, 25%, 28% on this trade. Some take a little bit more as far as the trade, but we came down, came close to support. This candle was extended, so we was looking at the pullback, so didn't want to give up profit at this point, so we took the trade right there. Saw the consolidation right there and a break back to the downside. But again, once I take profit and once I take my trades for the day, I'm done. One of the parts about being disciplined is knowing that you don't have to trade all day, guys. And even if you see a good setup, great, you could have taken it. But taking the trade could mean that you can also give back profits. So one of the things we don't do is practice over trading as well. So we took 2 trades. This was one of them. The next one was Meta, right? Meta, I was watching Meta as far as a reversal back to the upside on the day. Meta is already bleeding from the drop as far as for earnings. So we know that Meta, in a sense, needs to push back up. So once we break that day high, I was looking for the break of the day high. Want to see the push down, of course, which we had. Break of the day high, we jump in that trade and took it for 40%, knowing that it was hitting the 200. So we made sure that we took profit on that 200 right here. Okay, now that's one of the things that you have to pay attention to, because when we were in the trade, we were up took profit as soon as it hit the 200 because I know that we could get a rejection off the 200. Some people took a little bit more, over 50%. We did great as far as on this trade. We pulled right back. So as you can see right here, we pulled back. So if someone had gotten the trade and we pull back right here and then we start dropping, this will be a stage where you might have regret something or regret you getting in a trade. And at that point, you could probably be down 50% on this trade right here. Okay, it could be down 50% on this trade because we was up 50% up here. We took a 607. We took a 607 50 call. So the drop back to the downside right here, right at 602, definitely would be down a lot. So that person probably would have regret not taking profit and probably would have got psyched out to where they get out the trade, right? So in a sense, if you see where you can get back in the trade afterwards, it's okay to take profit. Once we see an uptrend back or a break of this high because we broke that high, then yeah, you could have went back in the trade and continue up if you wanted to. If you want to be diamond hands, now these actual trades went all the way up to what, 400%. They went from 400% on the day, but it's okay. Profit is profit, and you have to learn to be consistent over time and not chase. Not every trade is going to be 100% winner. The small wins count as well, okay? Just like when you go to the gym, you have to build your strength up, and that's one thing. You have to build consistency over time as well. So guys, those were the two trades that we took today. Now, again, if you want to come trade live with us, by all means, you could jump in our Discord. Our Discord is free. We have a lot of information in there. As far as, if you notice, we have testimonies for days as far as testimonies. In our general chat, we typically have our people, and we're very transparent as far as with our trades. So every day afterwards, we post our trades right in our general chat as far as what we took on the trades. And then, of course, we have some motivational messages in the morning, right? You can see over here, we have Profit Flex. So everyone posted their trades in Profit Flex, what they did as far as the trades they took, how much they made on the trade. And then, of course, yeah, that's about it. I'm not going to go in the VIP chat. All right, you have to be in VIP to see VIP. But either way, all right. So these were the two trades that we took, guys. So now, forward looking as far as tomorrow, right? I talked about DIA. DIA did not do what it was supposed to do today. I was watching DIA, but it never did what it was supposed to do. So tomorrow, I'm still looking at DIA, and I'm looking at DIA to the upside, right? So I'm looking for, that's still on. Let's delete that right there. So I'm looking for a break of either side, but I'm more bullish to the upside on DIA right now for the simple fact that we've been consolidating, and both candles right here are bullish candles. Okay, so both candles are bullish candles. So if we break back to the upside, I'm looking for a break because we consolidate. We've been consolidating right here. So a break above this candle right here, so a break above 497.61, I would be looking at calls on DIA for tomorrow. And then we will test at that point that previous day high. So we will test that previous day high at 498. But what I'm looking for is a 500 touch, right? So I'm looking for that 500 for us to touch 500 and possibly break through this, break through the monthly and continue up. Because like I said, DIA is the only one that haven't break all-time highs yet. We're still lagging behind SPY, QQQ, and IWM. IWM already broke to the upside. So with DIA is definitely something that we're looking at for tomorrow as far as for trades. Now, QQQ, like I said, is at all-time high, guys. So just pay attention. Remember, you're not chasing, okay? A lot of times what people do, especially as beginners, is you fall to FOMO, you see something going up, and then you're starting to chase. And that's where you end up getting clapped, okay? So you want to make sure that you're not chasing. Today, even though I saw the break of Apple as far as a continuation, I wasn't going to chase it at that point. It wasn't part of my plan as far as my trade, knowing that it can hit and it was going to go to that next cycle level at 300 We broke above that day high, that previous day high, and then continue up, hit that psych level and rejected off of it. So as far as Apple, we're looking at Apple as something that could definitely push up even more as far as Apple, but because it's at a psych level, we can drop. So I'm curious to see what unemployment is going to come in at for tomorrow in core retail sales. That will have an impact on the market as far as seeing what the market will do. Either way, we have plenty of setups that we could look at. And I'm excited about some of them actually. So again, if you want to come trade with us, guys, we also do swing trades and we do day trades. My wife normally posts the swing trades on Sundays, and the day trades, we day trade every single day from 9:30 to 11 o'clock. Sometimes we are done by 10:15, by 10 o'clock. It just depends on if we're getting chopped up. That's why we end up being on the call for that long. But either way, guys, if you're looking for a community, just jump in ours. With that said, make sure that you're not chasing, make sure you're not falling to FOMO. Follow your plan. As I always say, plan your trade and trade your plan. Don't fall to FOMO. Don't chase. Make sure you have the right mindset. Follow your rules and execute on your trade when it happens. So with that, guys, trade safely. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next market recap.